This is how the classroom is also like, right? First day, not first day, whenever we enter a classroom as part of our school visits, classroom is full of silence. There is pin drop silence in the classroom. Like what we see here, complete silence. It's not that you cannot speak. So you all can speak in English, in Kannada, all right, you all can speak. But maybe first day there is a lot of hesitation, and we don't know each other. So there is some distance, some gap between us, right? So in the classroom also, it's not that students cannot speak. They can speak in broken English, in whatever little English is available to them, or in Kannada. Can they speak in Kannada? Yes, they can, but they don't actually. They don't. When you ask them to stand up and introduce themselves, when you ask them to talk about their ambitions in life, they don't have the courage, right? Not that they cannot speak, they don't have that confidence to speak. So that is what we need to do in the first place. Whatever language, encourage them to speak with confidence, speak with clarity. They should be able to express their thoughts, opinions, right? Yeah. So just during these 9 days, I think you should keep reflecting like this. How am I participating in this training program? All right? Am I participating or not? How active am I throughout this program? How am I making use of the time available to me? Right? Morning 9:30 to 5, you will be very busy with the training sessions. So how am I making use of the time here? All right? And similarly, think of your children. How are your children doing in the classroom? Are they participating? Are you giving them opportunities to speak, participate, present, right? I think throughout you have to look at the training program, not only as a teacher, but also as a student, as a class 6, class 7, class 8 child. If we, Uzma madam said, we will not, both Pooja and Uzma madam said, we will not allow you to sit quiet, we will encourage you to speak. So back in your classroom, do you encourage your students? How can we motivate them to speak? Right? That is what you have to think about during this 9-day program. One is your own development, professional development, all right, your own English language, how you can improve over these 9 days, and then how you can do that back in your classrooms. How can you motivate your students to speak or improve their English? So both are equally important, right? It's not just you improving all the skills. Finally, who are our clients? Who are students? Students, they are the main stakeholders, right? So I'm happy that you have joined this government school system. Congratulations in the first place. All right, we're really happy that you all were recruited and you're inducted into this system, government school system. Maybe you're trying to understand your school, the school culture, all right, classroom culture. Many of you are experienced teachers. You're not completely new to the profession, but I think it takes some time to understand the system, how it works, right? And we are a small group, 5-6 members, but very committed. We are deeply committed to our profession, and all highly experienced with more than 15-16 years of experience in training teachers, and all are highly qualified. All of us have doctorates, PhD holders from different universities, right? So that's the place you have come to. It's not like your diet or your BRC. This is one of the most reputed institutes in South India and all over India, right? Premier training institute in India. You will not find another RIE like this anywhere in the country. Regional Institute of English South India, there is one in North India, but they don't conduct these programs. They conduct very few programs, at the most maybe a 1-week program, whereas we do a variety of programs. We are into textbook preparation also. I am there in the preparation of textbook as a chairperson, and many of our colleagues are there as reviewers. members of the textbook committees of English, Karnataka and other states, right? And we also write papers, publish in journals, we attend conferences, present papers. So that is the kind of background we come from, and we expect the same kind of commitment from you also, right? So whether the director is there or not, we do our work all the time. Yeah, there is nobody to monitor us. We monitor ourselves. That is what we expect you to do. Don't expect your HM to monitor you. Don't expect your CRP, BRP. Our kelode illa. Our beda. You are answerable to you. You are answerable to you, to your salary. To all right. So what am I doing? What am I doing? Not just at the end of the month when you sign for your salary slip, but what have I been doing for the last 30 days, right? Have I been punctual to my school? Have I been attending all the classes? Have I been teaching? You may be in the classroom, but maybe, all right, have I been teaching in the classroom, engaging students in meaningful activities? That kind of commitment is very, very important as a teacher, as GPTs. So it's not that somebody else will monitor. You have to set standard for yourself. You have to set standards for yourself. What kind of teacher you want to be. We will not ask you what kind of teacher you want to be. Nobody will ask. You have to ask yourself. You have to find your own pathway. How can I grow? How can I be a better teacher every day? Right? So if you have come here 2-3 times, for example, when you speak, you should show that you have attended many different training programs. How do you show? The way you speak, your confidence, your body language, your gestures, right? It's not just attending programs. There should be growth, development after every training program, right? So that's what we expect everybody to monitor themselves, to set standards for yourselves, all right, and to continue this learning journey. This is just the beginning of your professional learning. This 9-day, it's the beginning, and it's up to you how you would like to continue this journey. Journey of not teaching in your school, journey of learning. You're here to learn. You're here to improve your English proficiency, your teaching, pedagogical skills. In 9 days, we cannot achieve much. So that's why you have to think of an action plan for yourself. What do I want to do after these 9 days? Do I want to read a few more books? Do I want to practice speaking even after this training program? How can I do that? Where are the opportunities? You have to find for yourself. Otherwise, very soon you will feel bored, you will feel stagnated, you will lose interest in your profession, right? Because there is nobody to monitor, nobody to ask questions, right? So you have to motivate yourself. So that is called intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic is working for awards, expecting some recognition, expecting others to appreciate you. That is extrinsic. Intrinsic is motivating yourself, all right? That purpose of teaching, that purpose coming from within, all right? You have to feel that motivation within yourself, right? Yeah. It's not easy. It's very difficult to have that motivation within. Very difficult to sustain this motivation. The first day, second day, you'll be very much interested. Slowly, maybe you'll lose your interest and your priorities will change. You'll be busy doing something else rather than teaching, right? That should not happen, all right? That should not happen. We are here to serve the society, and teaching is one of the most meaningful professions in the world, right? It is meaningful because it's not just completing the syllabus or handling the textbooks that anybody can do, but you're there in the school, in the classroom to shape your students' future, right? They look up to you, they trust their teachers, and you have to build and keep up that trust. You have to shape their life. You have to build their confidence. More than teaching English, right? Teaching English, yes, of course, important, but equally important is developing their personality. They're all young children. They're just getting exposed to many different things. So it's your duty to build a positive attitude. It's your duty to build positive outlook in them, positive outlook towards life, towards school, towards the classroom, right? And help them grow. So it's not about just teaching the textbook content. A teacher has to do much more than that. And yeah, so you should be very, very sensitive and very professional. And this is an ongoing journey of discovering yourself. Who am I? What kind of teacher am I? All right. And then discovering new ideas. How better can I teach this lesson next time? Discovering new approaches, new methods, and new ways of understanding your children. All right. So this is a long journey of learning, journey of discovering yourself, discovering new ideas, new techniques. So that's why it's a beginning, and you have to continue this journey. All right. And make your classrooms inclusive, child-centered. Maybe we have not observed your classrooms. Many a time it is teacher-centered. It is teacher-centered. Teacher does everything. So make it learner-centered, where they get opportunities to speak, read and write. And when we say they, it's every child. An inclusive classroom is that classroom where every child gets equal opportunities. So don't have any prejudices. Government school children, they cannot learn, right? This is what teachers say sometimes. In one of the presentations, one of the teachers said, we have substandard children, and don't ever treat your students as substandard, right? Substandard, government school children, all right? Parents are illiterate. All that is, the reality. But don't have prejudices based on gender, caste, color, right? Yes or no? Yeah. Please shed all those prejudices and make your classrooms inclusive. Inclusive means where every child feels welcomed, where every child feels respected, where every child's views, opinion, thoughts are accommodated. That is an inclusive classroom. So you have to be very resourceful, and you yourself should have a positive attitude, and you should make the difference in the lives of your children, right? Yes, so basically that's it. So I'm sure everybody will inculcate some of these values, and you will take this training in a positive spirit, and you'll find a new pathway for your own professional development. So with that message, I'm very happy to inaugurate this program on behalf of the director and on behalf of all my colleagues here, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.